Welcome to Chadwick Evangelical Free Church, a place where faith comes alive, lives are transformed, and Jesus is honored above all.
You know what? Right now, right here, our obedience can ripple outward. Our obedience to Jesus can spread like a wildfire. One person's faith can become the spark for an entire household. One person's faith can be the spark for an entire workplace or an entire community. There is that song, it only takes a little spark to get a fire going. But how true it is, how true it is. At the end, in John 4:54, it talks about how this was the second sign in Galilee. The first was joy at a wedding, water turned into wine. And now it's a desperate guy. A guy, by all means, had it all going for him, but his son was dying. And he took Jesus at his word, and his son lived, and a whole household is saved. Two different settings, the same truth revealed. Jesus' words are true and powerful. I keep thinking about that song, The Wonderful Words of Life. I'm sure we've sung it a few times. And I think of some other words I've heard Jesus say. You know, like before he was going to die, be crucified, be betrayed, he was in the upper room and he was telling the disciples, I have to go away. And Thomas, being Thomas, said, Lord, we don't know where you're going. So how can we know the way? And in John 14:6, Jesus says one of the most amazing words ever. Actually, everything I hear Jesus say is amazing. But today, this is one of the most. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Definite, wonderful, wonderful words of life. No one comes to the Father except through Jesus. And his words are true. They were true back then. They are true now. They are true for all eternity. The greater revelation. This boy, he didn't need Jesus right at his bedside. He said, go and your son would live, and his son lived. The power was in his word. Jesus' words are still true, still living, still active, and life-giving, then and for